Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the YouTube channel. I am uploading something entirely different today. Strap yourselves in. It's going to be a long one. I'm going to do my best to commentate it. I'm going to do a little bit of an intro before we jump in. This is an Archipelago run of Trackmania and Cloverpit. If anyone does not know what Archipelago is, essentially it randomizes items, things in the game, and your goal is to beat your game, and to do that you have to complete what's called checks. I won't dive too far into what checks are because it varies game to game and kind of depends on what you're doing. Today we'll be doing Trackmania and Cloverpit, which are two of my most favorite games of all time that I have in my Steam library. So the thing with Archipelago is sometimes I won't be able to progress in Cloverpit until I progress in Trackmania, vice versa. In this, I'm going to start with Trackmania because this tends to be the easier of the two games to progress in. Hopefully we can get a good run going. So we're going to get started. We need to basically drive the target time that is set for us, which is in between gold medal and author time. It's randomly generated. Also, the amount of maps are randomly generated, so I got very lucky getting only a couple maps in this one. I've apparently played this map before, which is interesting. Hopefully that means that this map is not too bad. This map does not ring a bell. Oh, this map is ringing a bell. I think I actually got this in a different Archipelago run that I wasn't recording. So this one is probably going to have some mess ups, and you know, this is not my traditional style of video where I kind of just upload a completion of something really hard. Archipelago is difficult, but for a very different reason than your typical, I guess, like challenge map Black Ops 3. So you can see in the top left, we found 2 silver medals, which is completely useless in Trackmania. So that's a promising start. I could definitely drive a way better run than that. That was still not amazing, but should be better. Just have less speed than my PB. Wow, I did clip the wall. I was hoping I wasn't going to. I realized my PB actually doesn't even meet the target time I need. So I actually got a easier target time in the Archipelago that I did beat this on, which is kind of interesting when you think about it that way. Still hit the wall, unfortunately. So I need 0.9 of a second, which I do think is doable. I'm gonna reset there because I crashed the wall. And I could move on to other maps, get checks in there, progress from there, but I want to get some items for Cloverpit mainly before I continue in that game. So that's my main objective, why I'm staying on Trackmania for right now. Because without items in Cloverpit, it's going to be very difficult to progress in that game. And I did also do a run with like Dark Souls 3 with a friend of mine, Dark Souls 1. I'll be doing Dark Souls 2 at some point, so if you guys want to see long-form videos like this, please let me know. Was a better turn, assuming I don't hit the wall. Unfortunate. But I hope you guys are having a great day. I just wanted to sit down and record something different than Black Ops 3 Zombies. I also really don't want to go back to Dodecagon right now, is the biggest thing. So I thought I would do something that I've kind of been putting time into off of, like, stuff I have not been doing in Black Ops 3. So hopefully, as I said, you guys don't mind it if this video doesn't do well. I totally understand, because it's, like, number one, going to be a long video. Number two, it's not the main game that I post on the channel. So, like, I understand for a lot of reasons if it's not everyone's cup of tea. I clipped the corner there. That's unfortunate. But as I said, I'm going to try and do my best in this video. It's just going to be a long one where progress can be very difficult, because with things being randomized, that obviously makes a game different than when you're used to playing it a certain kind of way. Dude, that was such good speed, and I clipped that corner again. You just want a really low exit there. All right, hopefully we can hit it here. Go a little bit later. There we go. Should be good. Almost missed that turn. Oh, and I missed it by 0.02. No. Okay, we're gonna skip that map for now because we only have one check remaining on it. Whereas if we can complete a different map, we can complete 4 checks. And as I kind of mentioned in the beginning, checks are important, more so than completing something. I have no idea what maps I'm getting into in Trackmania. This essentially pulls random maps from Trackmania Exchange, which is any maps that are uploaded to the game, like, really ever. Ooh, okay, that's a tough turn. So we can legitimately roll anything. If anyone knows, like, khaki in this game, you can roll khaki. You can get troll maps. You can get a lot of different things in this. Okay, tight turn there. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then drive to the corner and then somehow get to the finish. That does not look like a very fun finish. Not gonna lie to you guys. I could re-roll maps if I need to. I could also, like, watch world records and stuff like that. I'm gonna try and not do stuff like that if I can, because I feel like that kind of, in a way, defeats the purpose of a run like this. I need a 20.1, my goodness. And I missed the finish. Nice. Okay, we're gonna skip that one as well. Golf Olympics might be easy, because it tends to be you drive the car into a hole. I'm guessing we do something like this. Beautiful. Found a charm. Not finding a lot of useful things. I really don't need anything for Trackmania except gold medals is the thing. And that's the thing as well, is how I need gold medals to essentially progress in Trackmania. Gold medals are not like just driving gold medals. It's actually something entirely different, which is kind of the fun of Archipelago. You never know how it will impact your game and what it can turn into. It is a lot of fun, and I look forward to playing a lot of different games out there. I did try Crab Champions, but to be honest, I'm not a fan of the style in that game. I feel like there's a lot of things they could do better in that Archipelago to make it more viable. Got a bad landing there, but it is barely not enough, so I found 2 gold medals there, which is nice. So you can see, like, in the tracker on the right now says 2 out of 29, which is very good. I forgot that turn. So we need 29 gold medals to basically beat the game in Trackmania. In Cloverpit, if anyone knows that game, I need to get the, I think it's the bad ending is what it's called, or basically the normal ending, where you need all of the skeleton parts, all the drawers, which are also randomized. So basically those are items I need to get either in this game or in Cloverpit. Ooh, that was not good. Yeah, I had way more speed in there on my PB. This one is definitely improvable. Should not be too bad to improve, I don't think. Let's go wider here to get a better setup here. Messed up the turn. We are a little bit behind, but what if we could PB with a full crash? That'd be kind of funny. We did PB with a crash. Nice. Okay. That map does not look fun. Let's see what this is, and then I think it's going to be time to move on to Cloverpit. We do have a longer map here. That is 43 seconds. Okay, just a basic press forward start here. Very interesting start for sure. Oh, and then we go to the right. Was not ready for that. Okay. I have no idea what this map is, which is... I'm glad this is not like the normal maps in the game, because then it would be a bit, like, too easy almost, because you know, like, what map is coming. You do not go that way. I messed that up. I did not know when it lets you start steering there. So let's try to get a good start here. Try and get a little bit of a better line and get a feel for the map. Runs should get better and better as we continue, and then we need to go to the right here. That's going to be a lot better. We need to go higher. Oh, was not ready for that. I didn't think the magnet was going to grip. And then drive to the finish. There's a couple finishes we can go into. I'll have to look at that again to figure out where we are going to want to go there. Ooh, I got a little bit of a jump there. Nice, we have more speed here. Oh, I was going for the close finish and I missed. Would have been enough as well. I'm going to play that again because I can definitely get that. I am 0.3 off with a full respawn there because I missed the finish. You could also just full speed that. Ooh, that is a really bad exit, though. Okay, try that again. I did get a really good exit at the start is the biggest thing. But if we don't have to do that drift, that will be more speed. The ending was not bad as well, so the biggest thing is I need to get time saves where I can. Even though I have the respawn, it only lost about, like, 2 seconds. I don't think even that, maybe 1 second. So I need to make sure I have some leeway, and I'm not, like, way behind my PB, essentially. A little bit of a scuffed line here, very scuffed line. Did not have the angle I wanted there, but then this line should be better. I hit the same rock. That's impressive, man. It's actually a precise angle. Like, not super precise, but if you're barely off, you don't make that. Ooh, yep, I knew that airtime was coming. Unfortunate. I could go here into Cloverpit, but since I am missing 6 checks right now, I want to get this map. My magnet didn't grip. What? It must not have been on the magnet block. That's interesting. Try that again. And I am by no means like the best at Trackmania or Cloverpit. I'm just playing this for fun. So hopefully you guys do not judge me too bad. That was a terrible line. So we do know the ending saves about 1.5, so this is still doable to get the time I need to get this map done. Should be enough. Nice. Okay, I do not have enough. As you can see, I need one more gold medal to move on. So we're going to start up Cloverpit here. And get started. So for Cloverpit, for the checks, what we need to do, at the top, you can see how there's a red B and T. B means that you bought the item. T means that you triggered it. So I don't have enough tickets for those. I do have tickets for these. Those don't really help, though. So I'm going to buy this and re-roll. I think that helps us more. Let's do that for now. And get started gambling. I very well could have gotten a gold medal out of this. Unfortunately, in this client, it doesn't say what gets sent or not, so I don't know what's being sent over and what's not. But the biggest thing is I want to play Cloverpit, excuse me, until the progress gets very limited. Because otherwise, switching back and forth between the two games very quickly does get a little bit annoying. I do want to skip here so I can get more tickets, so I can buy couple things. You know what? I'll leave that on for right now. We will take that. We lost some money, but that's okay. I'm gonna take both of those. I don't think I need either, and the good news is that is going to increase a couple things for us, so that's very nice. We'll buy this because why not? And get back to gambling. Also, if anyone does not know Archipelago, there is also a tracker here that shows like how many checks have been completed in the game. Trackmania typically has about 250 to 300, so I said we got very lucky with like the maps we pulled and whatnot that it is as low as it is. I cannot buy any of these, unfortunately. So we are going to spin again and skip this deadline, or skip this deadline with the rest of the rounds to get more tickets, because that's what we need to get more checks. This is actually a pretty good start for Cloverpit as well. Like, especially with charms being randomized, we actually didn't get the worst things possible. So this one shouldn't be too bad to complete this. Let's go ahead and do that, get our extra 4 tickets. And we want you. I need to keep you to have a thing. I do want you, and I want you to complete those checks, I think. Take that. And then I think I'm full on space, right? I am. I need to trigger you as well. Okay. So this should be relatively simplistic here on Cloverpit. We actually have a really good build here. This run's not going to be an issue to beat the game and get the key. I think we need 12,000 total to get the key. That would normally unlock the first drawer, but in this one it can unlock anything, either in this game or in Trackmania. Okay, I hit my microphone there. I apologize. I want to get rid of you because you're not really helping me here. We'll take you, but then I don't really need to keep you. That increases our symbols, as well as a couple other things. I think I can get rid of you here. So I do have a drawer unlocked. That's interesting. I was not expecting that, to be honest. Where are you? Let's put you away. Having a drawer unlocked this early is really nice. There are so many times where you don't have a drawer or don't have a lot of other things, and it makes everything a lot more difficult, for sure. We'll take that and then get rid of you. Buy you for a check. And then I think, honestly, at this point, we're good to kind of progress towards the end of this here. We'll take that, sure. More so for the check than anything else. We're gonna skip again. Yeah, so we need 13,000, which we're almost there. We'll take you, just to get you done. Take you. Unfortunately, I can't trigger you. We'll take you, because I can get you done. And to do that, we're gonna do this. Actually, I can buy that as well, and then just get rid of you, because I don't need you. Any others that have checks. Can't trigger you yet, so not gonna keep you. We are full on space, so what can I get rid of? I think we're gonna get rid of you. Wait, what was I planning on doing here? That's right, I think just equipping you and then spin. I think we should be good with that. It should be pretty easy to get the money we need. We just need a couple relatively decent spins and we should easily get there. As you can see, even with just patterns of 3 symbols, we are making not amazing types of money, but a decent amount of money. So that is the biggest thing that matters here. We almost have enough, so I can get rid of you. See if there is anything else I can do here. Take you. We need to put you away to buy you. Don't need to keep you at all. So we'll get rid of you. Yeah, triggering those is going to be difficult, so I'm just going to wait till later. Get you done. That gave us another charm. And that is the fun of Archipelago, is like in a game like this, we're essentially getting checks and then getting more checks. Because that's what it unlocks. Okay, that is all we need there for now. I do feel pretty good about this, so totally okay with where we're at here. Oh, that is unfortunate. So we might actually lose this. Funny enough, there is a chance that we lose this, which is not amazing. Let's try and spin again, and hopefully this time we get a little more luck on our side. Oh, I thought it was another 666. So we have the money. As long as we don't roll a 666, we have the money to do what we need to do. And we get a lot of extra money on top. That is perfect. Nothing hits there, but that is a-okay. So what I want to do here is end this deadline. We are going to go back to Trackmania in just a second. Grab the key. We are going to continue playing because I can get a check done here. We'll just take you, and then we can get rid of you to trigger that charm. And then essentially here, my goal is to get more checks done. I don't really care about the run at this point. Keep you for now because you at least help out a little bit. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to do right now, so we're not going to do either of those two. We can do you, and then the end of every deadline, so I can actually skip this deadline to trigger that. Get that check done. Very nice. And is there any checks we can do here? Yes, there is. Beautiful, and I think that is where we're going to end on Cloverpit here. We could just restart. That counts as a win there. So you can see we already got 21% of the checks done. As you can see, we actually got a lot of gold medals. We have a lot of maps to play in Trackmania here. So that is the goal here. I guess we're just going to go in order for the most part here. Try and get some checks done. I do have a map skip. That is very nice. That is a hard item to get in Archipelago, to be completely honest. And map skips are just super helpful when you get a completely garbage map. Being able to skip it and just move on. This is a weird kind of transitional map, which is not my strong suit. This map looks very hunted as well from what I can see here. So I don't think this is going to be fast enough for the target time on the left-hand side, but we'll complete a run through, see what happens. This is just the same section over and over, which I am not a fan of maps like this. I feel like it's a little boring. Let's see what the time would have been. 46. That is not a great time, but we will try again here. Hopefully we can get a little bit better of a run now that we know the map a little bit. This map is not easy, unfortunately, but we're having a better run here, which is very good. That is not a good entry there at all. That is also not good. Still, we can finish the run. Did not unlock any new checks with that, unfortunately. So let's try and get another run in. We do have a PB discount, which I'm hoping I can kind of show what the PB discounts and skip maps do, but I want to use them sparingly. They're pretty self-explanatory. Skip map skips the maps, unlocks all the checks. Very, very useful. PB discount lowers my PB each time I use it for how many I have available. In this case, we have one available. That lowers our PB by 0.6. Which we don't want to use yet because we are not close enough to the time for that to really matter. Granted, we could unlock one check, or no, we can't actually. We need a full second to get the gold medal check, so we actually can't use that to be beneficial in any way yet, which is okay. Getting to be pretty close to equal here. Still had that one really bad. I had the ending bad too, so hopefully we get a little more speed there, which we do. Does not allow us a check though. This is a very difficult map. And that's the hard part there, is like when you go to the edge there, there's just no wall or anything for kind of like a visual reference. It feels very blind in a way to get the line you want like that, where you keep grip on the exit and you get more speed out of it as well. So I actually had too much speed there. Interesting. Going to still see if we can go for an improvement here, because I feel like we can. If not soon, then we will move on to a different map here. Ooh, that was a bit of a slowdown. That is a good PB. I'm content with that. We could probably improve. We could actually use our PB discount, and then we beat the map. So then that map is done. And let's go on to the next one. Hopefully we don't get too many like super troll maps in here, because they are not fun to play and like not my style of being good to figure out. So those are ones I would definitely use a map skip on, and if we get multiple of them, then we can't skip them all, unfortunately. Okay, I am way too slow for anything good this run, I think. I see how this map is supposed to be done. And we have a risky finish over here. Just a nice easy flip. Have 5 seconds to go, which might sound like a lot, but my run was very, very bad. So this one should be better. I almost touched the wall there. I'm really surprised I didn't. And then we do need to drift here. And then we should have a lot more speed. Drift here as well. Get a better exit. Still not perfect by any means, but way better than my first run, which is to be expected. We need 1 second, which is definitely doable. I can drift there as well to get a way better line. Get more speed here as well. This should be a significantly better start. This is more than enough time. Just needs to not mess up here. That is a pretty solid run. I'm happy with that. Very nice. And let me see what we have here. We do have a little bit of a shorter map here, so I am going to go with this one. I saw a khaki of the day in there, which khaki maps are very difficult. This looks like it could be good because of world record times, but then that happened. So I think I want to jump here into that area. I think that's going to be the quickest. Very hard to judge because it is blind. Could also try and hit the wall and go for a flight, but that gets very, very janky and difficult, so we're not even going to bother with that. I don't think we need it in this one. This is so hard to control. The reactor up does not like this car at all. Okay, let's just survive here. See what time we get. We need 20 seconds, which that is almost enough, and I definitely played that very safe. So we're going to try that again. We got very lucky with this target time being at 20.2, I feel like. Could have been a lot harder of a time to get. That's going to be way, way faster. There we go. That is not enough. All right, we need to go a little bit faster. Hopefully we can do it. If that could have somehow survived, that would have been crazy. That should be a lot faster. Way better ending. Nice. And let's see what we have here overall. We have a 10-second map down here that I definitely want to play. Should hopefully be pretty easy. There are some under 10-second maps that are difficult. Very simple indeed. That's what we like to see. I realize it said Kirby of the day, not Khaki of the day, so I'm very glad about that. Snow car reverse, I feel like I could do. So let's see what we're getting into here. This car is very, very slow, unfortunately, so this is going to be, in a way, kind of a relaxing run, where we just drive with the car. Nothing that we need to be super worried about for our run here. I do need to get a good exit here. That was decent, not terrible, though. Needed 40 seconds. It's going to be awfully close. Not as close as I thought. We got it done. Very nice. Another one shot. Good progress. Let's see what we have here. Anything that I know would be quick? Not really. I'm going to go with this. Because as long as the tech map is not super, super hunted and I get a crazy hard time, should be okay. We got very lucky with the target time here as well, because this map is very hunted. And the way I'm noticing that is the author times, which is the green time on the left-hand side, and the world record time. And also 2,000 people have played this map, and people do not have it by that much. That's how you know a map is pretty close to max. And into the finish, we did not have enough to get that final check. Let's see if we could do it on another run here. Low speed here, but that should be okay. Didn't make that turn. Need to get a feeling for how much I need to drift on these turns here to get a better run. So need to drift way more. Still need to drift more. Wow, that's a tough turn. Well, let's hope we can walk in and get this done. This map I have a feeling I should be able to get, so I'm not too worried about it yet. Forgot about that turn. All things considered, not too bad. Could have been worse. Still missing 0.1. Very close. That I know I can get. If I get a better start, should have it. My end was not amazing either. Not a good turn there, but somehow survived. I released way too much there. Tried to greed speed there. That's a turn where I can save a lot of time. Way more speed. I actually jumped there because I had so much speed. Holy. Trying different lines here, which is good for experimenting, but I am not driving great right now. Should have been way better. Yeah, that was 0.47 faster than my previous run if I didn't have the respawn. So definitely going to go for this because that proves I can easily get it just with a decent run. Ooh, barely hung on there. Ooh, I jumped there. Not ideal, but should still be enough. Yes, it is. Not a great run, but we got the map done, which is what we wanted. I'm gonna try this. Because if this is just a dirt map, I should be able to do it. I do not remember this map. This is a official Nadeo map with a change in it. But I do not remember this one, so this is going to be a little bit blind here. Accidentally crashed the wall. Let's go ahead and learn the map while we're here. And also have an idea on our time on our first run. Because that will give me a good idea of how much I need to risk and how much I can just kind of drive and be okay. These uphills are very tough because you lose high gears when you turn and drive uphill. So we need a 1 minute time. It's not enough. And let's see how the timer looks for our no respawn. 0.3 off of the target time. We should easily be able to do that with a little bit of a better run. I hit that same corner. Oh, hit the edge. Hit a different edge this time. But that's okay. In a couple runs, we should get this. I do think one more finish, we should be able to get it. I am grading kind of edges a little bit, like the inside and outside of turns. Just because on this map, that does matter a lot. Got very lucky that that did not clip there. So we need 3.2, and we are 3.1 ahead. Had a really bad turn here as well. That's our 3.2. We have more speed here, so we should be a little further ahead here. 3.7. That is not a good turn. Unfortunately, was not used to the speed there. 2.5 with less speed. I had a bad turn here as well, so if this is better, maybe a chance. It's going to be awfully close. 2.8. Not quite. But still a PB. PB's a PB. Try and run it back here. Yeah, my turn there was really good. I got it like max inside. You can see how much the inside turns are mattering here. Still did not get that turn great. I had to release or else I was going to hit the wall. But we had a mess up here, so let's see. Didn't really matter, actually, because you lose all the speed in the turn anyway. It's tough with dirt because if anyone can tell, which I'd be surprised if you don't know Trackmania, when your car has full grip, you steer more. When your car slides, it's like a different kind of steering. And with the elevation changes on this map, it makes it a little difficult to judge when you're gonna slide and not slide. Not a great turn by any means I had to release, but could be decent enough. That's just a gear catastrophe there. That should be better. And then it's this turn that I messed up, so I need to make sure to not have as much speed. Beautiful. Way better. And that is easily enough. I think we are going to go back to Cloverpit here because we do have some progress to make in that game regardless. And we should be able to do just that. So we made good progress. We are halfway through beating Trackmania. If we look at the checklist, both games pretty much equal, which is good to see. Cloverpit is going to get huge progress here though because I unlocked a lot of checks in this game. Checks does not mean like percentage of the game completed though. That is actually a pretty good one there. So I am going to take that. I don't want to keep that, but that gives us a check. That's a very good one. We'll buy you and then also get rid of you, because I don't want to keep you. I think I will take this for now, because that gives us some good early game kind of coverage if we don't get a lot of spins that give us anything. Did not get a lot out of that, but we can see if we get anything useful in here. I don't think I really want either of those right now. So for now, let's keep spinning. And hopefully we can get enough money to keep moving on. That should give us easily enough. Very nice. And let's go ahead and go to the next deadline. I'll take more tickets. Yes, please. Okay, so I do want you, but I want you to trigger with the other one. Okay, that actually helps. We'll buy you to get some free restocks because I am low on money. You I want to buy, which we will use later. We'll buy you. You. Don't want to buy you yet. We can take Barathrum, potentially. I think we can get rid of this now, because we're going to start getting items that are going to help us get spins more consistently. That did help us early game, and that was kind of our main goal, so not too worried about it. I say that, and then we're not getting a lot of spins connecting, which is okay. We're actually going to get 2 jackpots because this horse will trigger a jackpot for us at some point. Here we go. So I do want to find a certain charm here. Also looking for checks, because that does give us a check. Also increases another one of our charms that we have already. Actually, we can take you. Wow, I actually have 3 drawers unlocked? 2 skeleton pieces. That's actually really good for this early. We will buy you. I don't want to keep you is the thing. So we're not really doing a clover build here. See, I want this, but I want with another charm because it gets a couple checks and it also gives me more charm space when I do it the way I want to do it in my head. Anyone who doesn't know Cloverpit will not know what I'm talking about, which is okay. We can buy you to get that check done. Keep re-rolling the shop here. We have this again, but I want my... Okay, that's actually really good with the perk it has on it. Let's put... Wait. I do have it! I just forgot I have it. Oh my gosh, I'm so dumb, guys. I rolled past it so many times because I didn't think I had it. And I do, this entire time. I'm so silly. Okay, I need to get rid of something. Can get rid of you. Let's get you for a check. And then I need my charm space increase here. Please. No, I don't have enough. I'm so silly, man. I totally forgot that I had it. This entire time I was overcomplicating it, which is a big bummer. And we're not getting a lot of spins to connect either, which is not good. No golden modifier on those, unfortunate. That was not a very good spin. But we could go ahead and skip here, which I think we're going to do because the rerolls on the shop are a bit too expensive here. See if we get a call that helps us here. That is actually not going to be great for us. Yeah, because we have a bunch of stuff with red here, which I mean is not bad because I can actually do things with that. You I want to trigger. What do I want to get rid of here? I think we can get rid of you. There we go. Okay, we can do this now because I was silly and forgot we had this. We can equip you, and then we have room for 2 more. Don't think we need anything right now. But I actually want a 666 because that will trigger this charm for us, which is actually going to be really useful. There it is. Perfect. And another 666 to end it off, because why not? I forgot we get more spins from that, so hopefully we don't roll another. Nice. Okay, so what I want to do here is get rid of you, because we're not doing a 666 build. Get rid of you, because we don't need you. We still have a decent 666 chance, but that at least cuts it down a little bit. I think we take you to get more money, because money is honestly the problem right now. Don't think I want to keep you right now, so we're okay getting rid of you. I think I'll buy you back. Buy you, I think. Buy you. We have room for 1 more. We don't have enough money. Hopefully we can get some good spins to connect here, because that will raise the value of those symbols, which is very helpful. We're not getting a whole lot of anything to land here, unfortunately. We do have a legitimate chance of being dead here. I don't want to do 7s, though, because I don't have enough for that to really matter. I guess we're just going to hope this goes well for us. We need D4 to help us out in the best of ways, and we also need just good spins here overall. If we lose, we lose. That's okay, but I would prefer not to. We do have enough money, which is very good. Now the question just becomes if we can continue surviving. Hopefully we get a better phone call here. We have none of these checked, so what I am going to do is throw on Barathrum. I don't want bells or diamonds. Looks like bells are doing relatively decent, so let's go ahead and take bells. Should help us guarantee more spins hit consistently, which is going to help a lot. That's good with the symbols multiplier. That's good as well. I actually do really want that. Let's get rid of... I think we can... D4 is not bad, though. I think we can get rid of this. And by you, that's going to be tremendously helpful. We have all of those checks done. And this should be where it's going to get a lot easier, because these will increase our pattern values, which we have not increased yet. And then we also increased a couple other things, so it should get a little bit easier for us here. As you can see, money-wise, we are doing significantly better than we were last round, which is how it is in Cloverpit sometimes. You just get a couple things that help you out a lot, and then it gets significantly easier. I could also do Cloverpit runs if anyone wanted to see those, where I basically try and go as far as I can. I don't have the DLC yet. I've been kind of on the fence about it. Not sure if I want to get it yet or not. That's going to be a very good spin for us. So we have more than enough money. We have a lot of tickets as well. Let's see if there's any checks we can do here. That one is useful. We can get rid of you, to be honest. Let's go ahead and skip. Lemons and clovers. I lost 68 tickets. Very nice. So increasing lemons does mean our bell chance goes down. But I'd rather get checks done than essentially guarantee we beat the run, if that makes sense. If we lose the run at the end of the day, that's okay. So all we really need to beat this game, we need one more drawer, one more skeleton part. We're actually pretty close. I think that's all we need, because then we can get the key if we have the skull and the skeleton pieces. I don't know if the skull counts as a skeleton piece. That's the only thing I don't know. Anything here that would be helpful, or a check? You're at least a check. By you, by you. This is going to do a lot of good things for us. Each time I'm buying this, it's increasing the symbol value, only by its base value, so it doesn't go up a tremendous amount, but still helpful, I feel like. We could guarantee a jackpot on the next spin, which I think we're going to do. I think we will skip for now, because right now there's no real issues in this run. Take clovers, why not? And I think we're honestly gonna skip again, grab this key. So I need to beat 2 more runs in Cloverpit as well, because you need to beat this 4 times. Doubling clovers and bells is very nice. I know there's also a check for beating deadline 10, so I think we're actually gonna do that this run, because we actually have our bells at a relatively decent value here. So I don't think there's any reason to completely abandon this run yet. I do think after this run, it's going to be time to go back to Trackmania. We probably got some gold medals unlocked, and my hope is we're actually pretty close to beating Trackmania. Trackmania is going by very quickly, which is really nice because I actually tried recording this in a separate session and played for about 2 hours. I did not beat either game, unfortunately. But 2 hours in, Trackmania just refused to load maps despite a game restart and a lot of other things, so very frustrating. I had to just abandon that session. So if I can get Trackmania done to not risk running into that bug again, that would be really, really nice. So we might have enough... No, we need 1 million for deadline 10 if I remember correctly. We'll take this, why not? That's a good one to get, and a good check to get out of the way. Since we have charm space, I would like to find things that are useful. Hopefully. Take you. Take you as well. I have room for 1 more. We'll take that because that should be easy to trigger, and that's a check as well. Should be a pretty simple run here. If we can get bells to connect, should be home free. Even without bells, as you can see, we're making a decent amount of money, but once we get bells connecting, it makes all the difference. 666 there, not ideal, but that is okay. I'm not too worried about it yet. I thought that was going to be another. That had me worried. Okay, we do have the 1 million. I think we should have enough. I forget how much it is with the skull, but it should be enough. Yes, it is. Any checks here? Unfortunately, no. But there is a check on the next phone call for sure. Should be able to re-roll until we get it. We have a lot, actually, that we can do. We'll just take that. Why not? And then... Oh, it's deadline 10, so I actually didn't beat deadline 10 yet. I need to beat this one as well, which we should be able to do. So we're going to go ahead and play this one through and then go back to Trackmania. Because if we beat Trackmania, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, the biggest plus side is it will release all of the items in the game once it's beaten. So that's going to be a huge help because then any items that I need for this game get automatically sent over. And instead, if we can just get a couple more things going for us, we should be able to beat this game as well. This actually might be a very short archipelago, not as long as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like 3-4 hours. So we got very lucky in Trackmania getting as short of map series as we did. Typically they're like 10 to 15 maps, but I got a couple that were like 5, which is kind of crazy that I got that lucky. We are going to deposit our money and then spin again, and hopefully we get enough money here to be able to beat this deadline. And we might even be able to get another check done in the phone calls, which will be nice because then I just 1 less check I have to do later. Very nice. And if anyone can tell from the way I'm playing this game, is that I'm not trying to like break the game on these runs. I'm just trying to go for checks. That's my main objective versus even beating the run right now. So that's why, like, my charms aren't 100% ideal. I also don't have everything unlocked at this point. Sure, let's take you for now because you don't really matter. And there's no way we're making that next deadline, so we are going to end that run. 42% through Cloverpit, 30% through Trackmania, and we are 11 gold medals away from completing Trackmania. We did unlock a new map series, which is very good, so we have new maps to play. I am going to play some of these maps earlier that I just did not play. We are going to see how this goes. Ooh, bad angle on the turn, unfortunately. I think we want to go a little bit wider here to get a better angle for the turn. It's actually not an easy turn to make, like, at all. Neither is that. Uh-oh, we are running out of speed. Hopefully I hit the downhill. This is not a good run, if anyone can tell. We're going to lose a lot of time here by doing that. We could actually map skip this one, to be honest, but I don't know if I hate the map or not yet is the thing. Ooh, and then we have an uphill we need to get to. Okay, it's not too bad to make. I was actually only 5 seconds behind, which I feel like with my crash, that was really bad. So I feel like this should be easily doable, actually. Not if I hit the wall. Hit that wall as well. I also have the worst time on this map, so we are not skipping it now. Need to get out of the bottom of the leaderboard here. And then we have a lot more speed here. Don't know how much time this saves, but it should be significant. Yeah, 5 seconds. And I think we do need to do a small drift there to make that turn, and then that is easily enough. Another map completed, very nice. And let's see, we have a snow car map, I'll try it. Yeah, I would have totally seen that jump, right? It's actually a hard jump to line up as well. Oh, and then we have a big jump. That is going to be hard to make. You need to keep all of the speed to have a chance there. So I need to land in the dirt. Kind of like that. We have 40 more speed. Hopefully it's enough. It is. And then we have no idea what's coming up, so good luck to us. Feel like I got very lucky to make that. That's a difficult section to make. Okay. Not an easy map. But I think we can do it if we get a run through. The biggest thing is just if we can get a run through. Nice, better landing there as well. There we go. Nice. Not as bad as I thought. Let's see what we have here. Bug Slide Central. A lot of these maps seem very interesting to play, that's for sure. I'm going to try this short map, because maps that are named short typically are not super difficult. They're just made to be like short little maps to play for fun. Not a good run at all, but it's still enough. Very nice. I'll try the bug slide map, because if anyone watches this map, it's kind of a cool thing to see with the car. So I'll give it a go. I'm not great at bug slides, like doing them efficiently, so... where are we? Are we going backwards at the start? Oh no, we're just going here. Probably onto the... I don't think you could do it from the white. So we're going there into ice. Into a jump, I guess. Into that, and then that's where you bug slide. Okay. Very interesting map here. I'm gonna assume this works. That does not work. I need to figure out how to make that. Where do you drive to get across that? So if you're up here... I mean, you could jump off to the left, maybe. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, and here we have to do a big jump and pray that we don't go flying over just like that. Car would have flipped there, so we're just going to reset the car. So I do want to slow down here. And there's our bug slide. And we need to do this in 28 seconds. That seems really fast. Granted, I did have to reset the car here, but I don't really know what the intended solution is here. It's hard to get this landing correct, because you have to jump off at that angle. Try and jump like further to the left as well. I'm going over, I think. Yep. I think that's what I want to do, though. But I want to hit that booster, I think. Had a small bonk. .2, that seems really fast. Funny enough, that's still faster. So let's try and keep going here. Ooh, and I'm not gonna get the booster. I think you would like to ideally land like straight on that booster, but I feel like that is very difficult. Right about there, maybe? I think I'm too fast. I am too fast. very weak bug slide there. Unfortunately, not enough. Had a really bad ending there. Bad wall hit, though. That looks like a good jump, though. Nice, that's a lot better. Very nice. I'm curious to see what the world record does, because that's way faster. That's such a good start. That's actually kind of crazy. Oh, what a wicked bug slide at the end. Very nicely done. Let's see what this 8-second LOL map is. It's by Kirby, which I feel like Kirby doesn't make terrible maps. Why is that not... Oh, this might be a broken map, potentially. It's like fake wood. Is there a... Oh my gosh, you just go there. Everything else is bait. And there's a pole. Trying to avoid that pole, but also land on the left side. I feel like that's what you would want to do. There we go. Just like that. Oh, the finish is not like that. Okay, we're not going to play that for right now. That's not as easy as I thought. Tried this one. That seems doable as well. A lot of maps in here seem very doable. Oh, this looks haunted. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's just an easy map. But I'm also bad at this game, so we will have to see. I'm glad I guessed correctly where to go there. .3, huh? Does not look like the easiest time in the world to drive. I misjudged that turn. Let me learn what I need to do there. It's 28.6. How are people driving a 27.2? That seems crazy to me. I am driving over a little bit of sand there, but I don't think it's worth it to avoid it. Oh, I got it. Thank goodness. Okay. Very nice. I'm going to try this because I feel like ice I should be good enough at. Just turn right. That seems interesting. I think I'm going to do this. Just turn right, and then I'll probably map skip one that I hovered over. I don't remember the name of it. What in the world am I doing here? I'm guessing I'm landing here. Going here, up here. into here and there. Jeez, that does not look fun at all. How do you, like, get the car to not flip like this? That's what I'm not understanding. Yeah, okay, so my idea of this map is gone. I'm just gonna skip that and get those checks. Done. Don't want to play that. Let's try a small water map, see if that goes better for us. And you can't see. Ah, that's the water bounce. So I need to jump further out of that wall, I think. So try and go up, get a little more airtime. That does solve my issue. Now the question is it fast enough? Probably not with that crash. What? What am I doing there? Am I supposed to drive? Am I supposed to go backwards there? Doesn't really matter. I think you need the speed into it to make it across. Okay. Just try it again. I actually jumped too far. I did not know that was a problem I could have. Silly me thinking these maps would be simple. Kind of go for the middle, I guess. Still clipped. I somehow did not lose a lot of speed there, I don't think. Well, I had that same crash, so it's probably not enough speed. And then it's just up here into the finish. There we go. That's the entry we want. Still need 1.1. That seems like a difficult time. .6. Funny enough, we can use 2 PB discounts to get exactly the time we need, which I find pretty funny. But I want to see if I can improve this. I think I can. Steered in the water, which was not the solution. I feel like you're just at the realm of whatever the car decides to do there. Got a really low water bounce there, that's not good. Again, very deep water bounce. I'm just getting pulled way too far into the water there to keep my speed, because it's going to make me be like 30 speeds slower. There we go. That was a whole second faster. Yeah, we can do this. Okay. These water bounces, man. I see why this map is called Water Bounce now. They did not mislead us. There we go. There we go, nice. Okay, we didn't get any gold medals, unfortunately. Do you want to try this NASCAR map? NASCAR is one of my better styles if it's easy to read. Well, that's not great. Yeah, you're supposed to make that jump. This is not a NASCAR map. So sad. I don't think it is. Maybe it is. That is a hard turn to judge. Ooh, that's a tight corner. And then into the finish. Okay. Still did not make that clean. Do a little release in the start to get a better line here. Not a great run, especially with that section. $49. We need a 47. That was such a good start too. I had the angle, and then I kind of fudged that quite a bit. My game is starting to lag a little bit. That's not a good jump. Tried to greed for speed there, and it did not work. It's actually a really tough start. Got very, very lucky to not hit the wall there. Messed that turn up a lot. What a terrible turn that was. $48.3 is what that would have been. No, I missed the turn. Such a hard turn to judge. Drifting way too much there. $46.9. That time's looking a lot better. Still a lot to save on this map, which is kind of the crazy part. That world record time looks insane. Oh, bad turn there. Got airtime. It's okay. Try again. Oh, what am I doing? That's so bad. The best way I could describe it is this game feels very laggy now, and that's kind of what happens when you tab out of this game for a longer period of time. Like, my inputs feel very delayed, which is a little annoying. But I know I could do this with a good run. We've proven it, so I want to get this done. I went very safe on that turn. Oh, I am throwing. That's going to be terrible. It was almost enough. I risked that ending so much. Okay. Back to Cloverpit we go. That kind of tilts me being that close. I'm going to exit this so that way the car noise is not just in the background. Where are we at? So we still have 3 drawers, 3 skeleton parts. We still need more. I want you for sure. Decent items there. I don't think we'll be able to buy many of them, but that's okay. I would like to get the golden modifier one. That's a good spin. No tickets, unfortunately, but that's alright. We will get plenty of tickets by the time we're done here. We can get rid of you at this point. We'll take that for the check. I guess we'll buy you since we just bought something for jackpots. I don't really need you yet. You I will take. Take you, don't really need you, so we'll get rid of you. So I do want to pick that up and then spin a 666. Thank you for the jackpot, Horsey. You were a huge help. So then I do want to get rid of you. Have enough to buy that. I don't think I want to use any money here. I think we just skip here. Yeah, we'll have our clovers and bells. That's a-okay with me. I do need to trigger you. I forgot to do that in the other run. You I will take. I want to take you as well. Not going to keep you, but get that check done. Want you for the check. I want the increased charm space, ideally. I think we will take you and you. We can buy you back. I think we can put you away for now. It's going to be really hard to trigger right now. It's actually really good. What do I get rid of here? We could put you away because I'm not going to need to use you until later. And unfortunately, I cannot buy it with the amount of tickets I have. Hopefully we should get enough tickets in this set of spins here. That's going to be a 666. Not quite. That's going to be a very good spin. Don't really need to keep you, but may as well get the check done. Do we have any drawers or skull parts? We don't. That's going to be helpful because then if we trigger 666, it will trigger both of these. Beautiful. Right on cue. And I lost 12 tickets. That is unfortunate. But that is a very good spin. Somehow cherries are becoming our most valuable symbol. I did not see that coming with the start we had in this at all. At least I think it's cherries. Yep, it's cherries. Okay, and then I think we definitely want to skip here. I can get rid of you. Oh, did I not do the other 666 one? I didn't do the other 666 one. I am disappointed. I think we can leave you in there for now. Buy you. I don't think we keep you. I will take you for cherries because we do have a cherry build going. I would like to see if we can get the increased charm space right now, because that would be a tremendous help. Okay, we want you as well. There's a lot of things that, like, we want. I think we might have to get rid of you if push comes to shove. Could get rid of you, but I don't think I want to yet. Yeah, I think we get rid of you, unfortunately. As much as I don't want to, I think that's the one that needs to go. Can I get the increase the charm space, please? This mushroom is very hard to trigger. That's why I'm not buying it yet. Because 15 patterns is so hard to trigger. So we want you guys. It's like I could get rid of you, but you're actually doing a lot for us right now. Guess we don't need cherries. I think the main goal is to roll a 666. Trigger these two charms, because then I can get rid of those two. I could go for the charm that gives me a plus 1.5% chance of 666. Because the longer I drag this out, the harder it's going to be to scale later in this. Oh, it's right there. Look at that. And I have a drawer spot. Perfect. So let's take you. I think the main goal here, I want to roll a 666. I don't want to skip deadlines here. I want to roll a 666 to get rid of these charms because they're just taking up space. I don't want to keep them. I could keep them for a 666 build, but I don't really want to do that. So we did not get the 666, unfortunately. Take you for the check. Don't really have room to buy anything right now. Please be the... It's like the one time I want a 666. It just doesn't want to give it to me. Please give me what I want so that way I can get these checks done. I mean, jackpots aren't bad either. They give us a lot of money. Cherries are progressively becoming our most valued symbol. Deposit our money just before the deadline and continue spinning. We should see one soon. The matter is how soon. Oh my goodness, stop teasing me with the 2. Okay, that is gone, so I think we can try and go for charm space. We can actually buy you to get that check done, and then buy this to have an increased chance of 666. I do want you, because you'll be easy to trigger here. Question is, what in the world do I get rid of? I mean, I think I get rid of you, because I really bought you for the increased 666, but I don't need it for anything else. And we already have increased 666. Oh my goodness, just do it. We're hitting a lot of jackpots, though, let me tell you. Do I want Barathrum? No, not yet. You did trigger, so let's go ahead and skip here. I think there's a check in here. No, there's not. I mean, I guess we could do this. Why not? We're rolling a lot of jackpots right now. It's like I would take that if we had space for it, is the thing. I think we're just gonna go for the charm space. There it is. Now we can actually equip stuff. And we got mushroom. I am at the lucky charms limit. Unfortunate. It's luck plus 18, so that should be okay, because you just need 15 for a guaranteed jackpot. And I lost a lot of money. Very nice. I don't think that triggered Big Mushroom, though, is the problem. Yeah, it didn't. So I still want to roll a 666. I need to roll more 666s. I need to get these charms triggered. It's like I have a 3%. It should have rolled a bunch by now, but I guess the game is on my side for now. Thank you. Please trigger both. No, so it triggered that and that, but it did not trigger this one. So I could at least get rid of one for right now. We easily have enough money for the deadlines, so that's not really a concern right now. So I do want to get rid of you, because you're not really helping. I think we do want to get you, unless there's, for some reason, anything I can buy in here. That's helpful. That helps us with money, but not with checks. Yeah, I think at this point we're gonna lose a lot of tickets, but honestly, gotta get that check done at some point. May as well get it done now. Hopefully it triggers. It did not. Once I trigger that charm, I think we're going to skip and get the key for this level and then go back to Trackmania. Because I don't think there's a whole lot else to do here. There's probably some checks I could do, but I feel like it's not a lot left where I think I am better progressing in Trackmania than this game. Which is going to be tough because, like, I mean, this game is skill, but if it makes sense, Trackmania is raw skill. And unfortunately, I'm not good enough at Trackmania for that to really matter. Please trigger. Thank you. So now we're definitely just going to skip. Nothing else really matters in this run, I don't think. This is a very good Archipeligo run, though. I'm very content with how this is going. We're 2 hours in. We can see how far in we are on the checklist here. Once I go ahead and do what I need to do to beat this. Any checks on the phone? Oh, there was one. No, and I missed it. No. Hopefully we get it here. We're gonna keep skipping to try and get that check done, because then I don't have to worry about that in the future. There we go. Where are we at on phone calls here? So we're missing two phone calls. I do have enough coins where I could do this and re-roll and try and get one of them. Perfect. And that's a useless one, so... Like, I don't do interest builds, so getting that check out of the way is awesome. We are at 21 of 29 gold medals. We need 2 more to unlock this, so we're making good progress. We are 50% of the way through. Let's try just turn right here. Because hopefully it's just turning right, and it's actually pretty simple. That's a no steer. Is there a way to skip this? There might be, hang on. Like, if you get on this, can I not go up there? Yeah, that's gonna be difficult to do. Okay, so I think we need to do something like this. I was trying to look for cheese. Now, the hope is this is fast enough. 32.1. Nice. Okay, luckily not that bad. We did get a gold medal in here out of that. We also got some things in Cloverpit. Very nice. Let me try this because dirt maps I feel like I can do. Sausage I am not good at. So that is going to be the hard part of this, depending on how much is dirt, how much is sausage. I was not expecting that flip out there. Okay, we're gonna have to figure that turn out. We need a 49. I don't think that's an outside dirt turn. Whew, got very lucky to make that. Hit the wall. Do I have enough speed? Barely. Yeah, we are a little bit off of the 49 here. Ooh, you need to be on the inside, okay. Or actually on the middle, okay. Glad I respawned that because I would have assumed inside was the way to go there. Looks like a tough map. Does not look very simple, but let's see what we can do here. Need to go more inside there. Tried to drift and the game just said no. But we could still get a PB with this, so I will continue, get a feel for the map, hopefully, and how to do some of these jumps off the dirt that seem a little confusing. Here we wanted to go more inside to get this set up a little bit better. I got a slowdown on the landing because I landed sideways. Ooh, I got very lucky not to jump there. That is a tough turn. Puts us at a 52. Tried to drift again and the game said no. That's okay. And even with the drift, it was not better. These turns are deceptively difficult because you actually can be too fast for them pretty easily. I gotta slow down there, yeah. Like, somehow in my first run, I actually hit that turn correctly. We need 2.7. So that's half of our time saved there. Should be significantly faster. I gotta slow down in my last run. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's 2.7 though. So that is essentially the time save we need. Not as good as my other run, for sure. I may have gotten a slowdown there. I definitely got a slowdown there. That turn is deceptively hard as well. I feel like that is all this map is deceptively hard turns. But it flows well. It's just, the turns look easy, but it's very easy to have your car do something you don't want it to do. That is not good. That is also not good. I know respawn timer was 3.2 seconds ahead. Holy moly. That turn, man. It's like, that's all I need to do. It's not that bad. That's not how you do that section. I did not hit the camera reset. Uh-oh. Joke's on you. I don't need the camera reset. Apparently I do. Let's go. This is the run. We got it. We have a lot of practice now. And I landed too wobbly and gotta slow down. I definitely gotta slow down there. That was a really good start. Like, still a second ahead, even with that terrible start, is not terrible. And of course, all of the rest of the run works. With that one mistake. I missed the camera reset again. Hopefully we hit the ending. There we go. No gold medals here, huh? Let's try this one. We are so close to beating Trackmania, and once we do that, then we can just focus on Cloverpit. Apparently not how you do that jump. Jump a little higher. And need more of a drift there. That is not the turn that I thought that would be. That is not an easy turn. This could turn into a problem map very quickly. But we have PB discounts. I actually don't even know if we have any map skips. We don't. Very cool map, though. Very well designed, good scenery. And into the finish. 48-9, no respawn, but we had a lot of mess ups in there, even with what would have been a no respawn. Ooh, I jumped there. Hopefully not the end of the world. That landing does not feel smooth. It's probably something I'm doing wrong, unfortunately. And no respawn of 45.5, so like 1 second to go. We did get a map skip, actually. Not going to be using it on this one. But that means we have a free skip on a map. Oh, I had too much speed. More so I didn't have the angle, but unfortunate. Let's try that again. Ooh, okay. Getting this angle just right is not easy either. There we go. Had to release quite a lot there. Had to release there as well. No. 45.5 again. Getting that extra second seems really difficult. Yeah, and carrying the speed through there is tough as well. I'm gonna hit the pole. Not a great jump there. Had to release a lot there. That's really unfortunate. It's probably like a 46. That was faster than my other copium timers with like a mega release in there. Wow. Okay, so this is definitely doable. And I could use a PB skip or PB discount to get the last check, which, as much as I want to beat that map, since I'm recording for an archipelago, I would rather just skip it and move on. That was a really cool map, though. That's one that would be fun to hunt outside of an archipelago setting. This one we are going to map skip. Yeah, there's 2 finishers. This does not look fun. Unfortunately, not a whole lot that was useful out of that one. I think we go back to Cloverpit here, so we did get some stuff sent over. Did we get any... drawer skeletons? We did not. That one I want to respin. We'll take you so we can re-roll the shop, hopefully for stuff that's a little bit better. You are helpful. You are helpful. Take that and that, I think. This should be a really good set of spins here, I think. Especially when the horse triggers whenever it does, thank you. And just like that, we got a lot of money. Let's go ahead and skip here. I think I'll just take this now, so I don't have to get it later. We'll take you and get rid of you. Golden modifier is not bad, but I'm not going to build into lemons here. You I'll take, so I need something with a battery charge. Perfect. We'll take you because I think we'll build into cherries, since I know we can get stuff out of the shop for cherries. I think that triggered as well, so I can get rid of you. Perfect. I like the idea of Barathrum, but I don't have enough tickets for you. We'll take you just to get the check done. I think we skip here because I do need more tickets. That's the biggest issue right now. Yeah, there is not really anything useful there. I'll take you because you give us a free symbol multiplier. Don't need any of you yet. I just used all my tickets because I am not smart. And we need to roll a 666 again. What can go wrong doing that? I was about to say, if it did it right there just to taunt me, that would be kind of funny. We should be able to get a gold medal out of all the checks we're going to complete in Cloverpit, and then I think the plan is to go back to Trackmania, find some easy maps, and hopefully beat Trackmania. I doubt we will, but hopefully we can beat it when we go back here. Do you want to take this because we are going to build into cherries? I do want you for when I get the charm. That will give me more charm space. Can't really take you yet, unfortunately. We could get a guaranteed jackpot, but don't really need it here. You I do want, so we can get rid of you since we're building into cherries. We can get rid of you since we have cherry golden chance by you and by you. So we can hopefully trigger you. First try, I mean not first try, second try, but perfect. Get it out of the way early, I can get rid of those charms, and then we can start getting more rerolls and other things. Guaranteed jackpot is always nice as well. Our goal here is to get cherries to the most valued symbol, so hopefully we're able to do that. So we can now get rid of you and you. We can get rid of you as well. Don't know why I kept you, to be honest. Buy you for the check. And we get the increased charm space. Now we're up to 11. Cherries spawn more often. Perfect. I mean, we could buy you. I need to find a way to get more patterns to trigger. I do need to buy you. I forgot to trigger that again, I think. That is a really good charm. I do need that. So I am actually going to stay here for that charm. Don't think I need to activate cherries yet. This red button, so I'm not going to. We are going to have more than enough money this run. Money is not the issue to beat the run anyway. Obviously, we can't go much further than that, but all we need to do is beat this round in full. We do want you. You also have a symbol multiplier, which is just insane. Do want you because you'll give me more bonus tickets. Take that for the check. May as well. Unfortunately, doesn't really help our build. There is a charm I'm looking for. I can't think of the name of it. We do have full charm space here. I don't... Oh, no, I do need to trigger you. That's right. Looking for the one that will have... patterns repeat, because that will help me trigger all of this as well. Here we go. That's the one we want. So we do have space for you. We could put you away. Hopefully I remembered to bring that back out. If we have that, we put you on. We actually should be able to get these done, and then I can get rid of the cats because I'm not doing an interest build at all. We got one of them triggered. We basically need a jackpot of cherries to have any chance to trigger the 15 patterns one. But we should be able to. There we go. That should do it. That triggered all of those. This is a very solid Cloverpit run, I would say. We have more than enough money for everything we need. I don't really need any of these anymore because that was more to get these triggers in. I'm gonna throw you on so that way hopefully I don't forget. Don't want to keep you, but get that check done. There should be checks we can get in here. Grab that, even though that doesn't really help us right now. There should be some stuff in here that has checks on it. Maybe not. Anything in here that has checks? Yes. How are we looking on phone calls, by the way? Missing one. I think I'm just missing one. Yeah, one normal. Okay. I feel like I unlocked some things, but maybe I'm going crazy. Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay. Hopefully this triggers. Oh, it does trigger anyway. Perfect. So I think at this point we just go for the other phone call we're missing. And then I guess it's back to Trackmania because I'm not seeing a whole lot else I could do here. I do need to trigger the cross as well. So that means we're pretty much going to get rid of everything and go to the max deadline we can. And basically ensure that we die. So there should be a check somewhere in here. Perfect. And then we just need to progress here. Grab this key. I forget if this is the third or fourth one. This phone call doesn't matter because we essentially want to die. We actually don't want to complete this. So that's either the third or fourth time that we've beaten this. Okay, we don't have enough money, so we should be able to just do this. And there's no way I don't think we get $5 million out of this. Yeah, you can see our money went way down because we got rid of a lot of things. And we're obviously not trying to scale at this point. Once the cross triggers, we will go back to Trackmania because I'm not seeing a clear path to progression here. And the best part is we have to wait for the death animation as well for it to trigger. But my thought is we should be like 70% of the way through Cloverpit, maybe 65, but we should be right around there. We could actually check since we have to wait for this death animation anyway. Yeah, okay, a little less than I thought of 70%, but almost there. Games are about equal, which is, in my opinion, pretty good when you're doing an Archipeligo by yourself. So we don't need that run to continue, so we can just end it. And then let's go back to Trackmania. We did not get a gold medal. That means it could be locked behind really anything, which is scary. And like there could be a map, how there's 4 checks in every map. There could be a map that literally has 4 gold medals behind it. If that ends up being the luck you get. I'm guessing we go here. I was looking at the time we need a 45. Did not think that was the way we were going. And then we're going to the right. No respawn is 47.4, and that was a very scuffed run, so this looks very, very doable. Especially since I went the wrong way in the start. I legitimately forget where to go in this map. It feels like so cluttered and so empty. That's fun. That part doesn't seem like it's gonna be annoying at all. Yeah, that part feels very weird. Oh, almost had too much speed, but we got it. Charms. Okay, I mean, Charms sent over is good, because that's stuff I can complete in Cloverpit. Let's try Kirby of the Day, because most times Kirby doesn't build troll maps. I don't think. I could be wrong. Oh boy. We need a 34. That seems awfully fast. And I hooked my tire, which that's not going to be good. I have way more speed here. Better, at least. That is not good. Am I actually still, like, at the same speed? Okay, I'm not. I was about to say. That felt... I'm surprised I didn't lose more speed in that section. That is not good. Yeah, 34 seems really fast. Holy cow. 2 seconds, and I only have 1 PB discount. This map is interesting, but it's pretty fun. I just don't know how to do it faster is the thing. Don't overjump it. No. That's such a tough part to get right. I feel like the jump I'm doing is correct, but that's so risky. I feel like that was not very good. I don't think that was very good either. Okay, well, we got some checks done on that map. I think we're gonna leave that. We don't have a lot left to play is the thing. First time I'm getting a little stuck here. This is that one with the weird finish. I need to see how they do this. Oh my god, I know what this is. It's a Uber bug where you fly off the wall into the finish. I've played maps that have Uber bugs, and I have no idea how to get them consistently, so this is literally gonna be hooray. I honestly feel like this is one of my better ones to have a chance at. Which is not a good thing. As we get to do a, for the most part, a blind jump. And hope we get the Uber bug. And we also need to do it pretty quickly as well. 8.4. Yeah, it might be time to go back to Cloverpit, to be completely honest. Because my goodness, this map does not look very fun. Yeah, we sent some stuff over to Cloverpit. Let's do that. Okay, we got that. That will be good. That will be good as well. Don't need you. Oh, I should have taken you. Whoopsies. Should have taken more money to reroll the shop a little bit more. And the bad news is we still don't have a lot of money. So we do have that. Do we have... We have 4 skeleton pieces. We just don't have the drawers. I think we'll take that for now. That as well. That. Grab this so we could do some tech. Which is going to be to buy the free stuff and sell them, because that increases the chance that tickets will spawn on symbols. We could go into a cherry build again, which I feel like is not a terrible idea. Let's do that. We do have something that essentially increases our bells and clovers, so we might not hit a lot of cherries here, but I want to keep the cherries for long term. So I do want to get rid of you. Yeah, we do have 1 round left, okay. Could take you, because that'll help us get more cherries here, which is not a bad thing. I need you. We will buy you as well to get that done. And then hopefully we make enough money here. And that will easily guarantee our safety for beating this deadline as well as the next. Okay, and then we can get rid of you as well. I think we go ahead and skip here. Am I missing any normal phone calls? I am. I'm gonna go all in. Can we either get that or cherries, please? I will take charm space. That one will be tremendously helpful. I didn't do it with a Barathrum. There's a Barathrum. But that should still be enough where we are perfectly okay. That's good, that's good. Trying to see if at this point anything has checks. That does, so we will need to grab that after we get more tickets, which we should be able to do this run. So I do need the phone call with either cherries or that new check. I would like cherries for the reassurance that we will essentially like not die this run and start hitting more patterns on cherries, which is what we need. Did get a lot of tickets out of that, which is very good. How much charm space do we have? We have 1 more spot. Patterns multiplier +1 is not terrible, but I do think I would like to find some other charms that I want a little bit more. Can't use that with the other charm. I'll just take it for now. That is going to be very, very good as well. And it has a symbol multiplier on it, which is awesome. Yeah, I don't think there's a lot of checks left. Which is okay. Let's do this to get tickets, because we may end up having to re-roll the phone. Am I missing any evil phone calls? I am not, so I can really take whatever. We will take that, because that's going to help our cherries by decreasing these. Quite a lot. Yeah, I still need to do a little more tech as well. 19%, so he is almost there. Would be pretty close. 23. And that is maxed out. Yeah, I do want you as well. Then we will put you back on. And then I think we can go ahead and skip this one as well. Hope for either cherries or that phone call I'm missing. Grab you. Get that check done. And I think at this point I don't have that many checks left. I could be missing some that are like in charms, and maybe I just haven't had them show up yet. I could also, if anyone does not know Archipeligo, I can check my Cloverpit. See what I'm missing. Yeah, it's all going to be activate by... Those are all charms. Calls that I'm missing. That's right, there's checks behind the skeleton parts. Okay, so I do have all 4 keys. I forgot there's checks for that. In this game, you can take a little pee and a poo. And I forget that that's something that this game actually has in the list. That's why I'm glad I checked, because I would have totally forgot. And who knows, maybe it gives something useful. Let's see how we're looking in Trackmania as well. So we do have the next map series open. We are 5 gold medals away from beating Trackmania, which is very nice. Hopefully that means... And I need to roll a 666 again. Fantastic. We're gonna get rid of you guys, because I don't really, like, need you. You're nice to have, but I don't really need you. You should be able to find more charms. Perfect. Should still be able to find more. That's a new one, I know that. Don't need to keep you. Let me actually look at the checklist as well. I don't have you yet. And then triggers, okay. So I think we pretty much have most of the things done that we can do. That's right, I do need to equip skeleton parts as well. So I'm gonna throw you in there. We're gonna equip you. I essentially want to roll a 666 and a 7+ pattern. That should do it. Very nice. Now we really just want a 666. And in the meantime, we can check in here. For either new charms or something that will increase our 666. That increases our 666. And we should be coming up on the end relatively soon. If we can beat one of the games, we should be able to beat the other very quickly. So just so you guys know, we are getting there. If anyone's watching up till this point, you're an absolute legend. Or if this helped you sleep, I hope it helped you sleep and you slept amazing. But we are in a really good spot because it's said earlier in this video. If we can complete all of the... or complete a game, rather, we can release everything that's in that game. There's cherries. It took way too long. So, like, any gold medals or, like, items, drawers, like, anything in either game is going to be really helpful to just have them all released. And we are super close to getting there. At this point, I really just want to trigger a 666. Nothing else really matters here. I'm not going to reroll the shop at this point because I feel like I have a whole bunch. I feel like we would have seen something new if we had it available. It could be possible there's maybe one or two that are just being stubborn to show up, but I don't want to roll the shop for that long. This is being very stubborn as well, not giving us a 666. Hopefully we should see it soon. So close, yet so far. And we could even go back to Trackmania and not even trigger this guy, but I'd rather be thorough. Actually, you know what? That's not a terrible idea. Because we could see if I could send anything over to Cloverpit, or potentially maybe even get gold medals that allow me to beat this game and then it releases everything. We are 4 gold medals away. We are so close. Ooh, okay. Cool map. I just totally messed up, like, everything. And it... Uh-oh. We need a 20-second time. Very close. We can definitely do that. We got a gold medal. Very nice. So we need 3 more to beat Trackmania. Did not have the speed there. Bad ice slide, unfortunately. Got a slow down there. I need to gain time in the start. Need to land more inside there. This map should not be this hard. Gotta slow down there. Okay, that's actually tough. And I somehow like nailed it on my first run, and I don't know how. There we go. Hopefully it's enough. There we go. We have a super short map. Let's do that. These are the best maps to roll in this, because they should be relatively free, just like that. Let's do this one. If that's actually a press forward map, that'll be really nice. I feel like you could jump that, but we're not gonna try that. We need an 8.6. Sending a lot of charms over to Cloverpit, which is a very good thing. I think that would have been it. And I messed up the turn. Oh, barely missed it. There we go. Very nice. Got a gold medal. We are now 2 away. Let's see if it's actually pressed forward. I doubt it is. Yeah, it's not. Ooh, okay. I hit the wall. Probably not fast enough now. Oh my gosh. What in the world? What is this? This is not what I thought I would see with a press forward map. That looks pretty difficult. I hit the wall. Uh-oh. Please don't die. No! This is a map for the ages right here. And I wish I could respawn to, like, practice this at all, but there's no checkpoints until the very end for some reason. I did not want to flip there. Yeah, I mean, if I get to the finish, it's enough. So it's literally a map of, can I get lucky and not flip there? Or if I do flip in a way that gets me to the finish. Try and go more here. There we go. Gold medal, very nice. One more. And then Trackmania is complete. We'll see if we can finish it on Trackmania. My guess is there is a gold medal between one of the many things that got sent over to Cloverpit. This is not a very straightforward map. Well, you're supposed to somehow land that. I don't really see how. I need a 28. Dude, what are these blind turns? This is terrible. Like, these blind platform transitions are terrible. So I overjump the checkpoint if I do that, but I feel like I want to do something like this. Like, if I could slow down enough, I could essentially just, like, jump to the checkpoint instead of relying on that janky flip. That seems really inconsistent. I forgot about that turn. Oh, that's right, we're engine off, so that doesn't work. I'm silly. So we need to pray the flip works. Got it. I am sliding out all over the place. I am not going to be fast enough. Actually, good bounce. There's a chance. Not a great chance, but a chance. It's not going to be fast enough. We need a 28, and we're already at 24. We still have to drive to the finish. So we jump out to the right and do another flip to the finish. Okay. $28. We got it barely. Nice. Did not get our final gold medal, unfortunately. Let's try one more. We're gonna see how good we are on ice, because this looks like a very difficult ice map. That is not how you want to exit that turn, or start that one. That was not good. And risky finish there. So 47 no respawn time. 42. We had a couple bad sections in there, so it is doable, I think. I missed the jump. Somewhere. $43.7, so we only need a second off that. I feel like I'm doing the start wrong, but I don't really see how else to do it. Is the problem I'm having. Feels very weird. That turn is very difficult. Yeah, that is such a tough ice slide. You need to be started so far outside, I feel like. That was a wall. And I slid out. That's not very good. Oh, I am fucked here. Surprisingly, could have gone worse. $45.8. Yeah, I think we are going to go back to Cloverpit here, because I could do that map, but I have a feeling that we would be here for a while if I did try and beat that. So we're going to do a couple things here. We actually are just going to restart straight away, because then I can equip these skeleton pieces and get these checks done. And the hope is one of these has a gold medal behind them. Let's see if they did. They did not, unfortunately. So Trackmania is still not completed. That has a check. I think that did it. No, it didn't. I lied. It just gave me bonus tickets. Unfortunate. I mean, you'll be useful for charm space. Take you, you. Trackmania really not completed yet. I'm waiting for it. It's gonna happen. That's very good. Okay, we don't really have a lot else we can buy right now, so we get to spin the Gamba machine. We easily have enough money. Let's just take that, I guess. Still need to trigger you. We do need you. We can buy you to make sure that happens. What can I get rid of here? I mean, honestly, I feel like it would be you, but... put you in the drawer and take you. Like I said this like half an hour ago, but we should be close to completion here. Because once Trackmania gets completed, then this should be easy. Okay, I don't think we really need you anymore. Yeah, Trackmania is still not done yet. It could be all locked behind Trackmania, but I find that very hard to believe. Got a new charm. We'll take you in hopes to trigger 666, because it could be that something important is locked behind it. We do want you as well. I think I'm actually going to put you away and buy you, and then we'll get rid of you once you trigger. Got a new charm. We do not have the 4th drawer yet. It is legitimately, we either need 1 gold medal or 1 drawer. We get either, and we can beat either game. And then once we do one, we should be able to do the other. We'll get rid of you. We'll take you for the increased 666 chance, I think. Don't really see a reason not to. That was a check that I missed because I am so smart. Yep. Unfortunate. Let's try and roll into a 666 here. Because I just want to get rid of these charms that are taking up useless space. I think what we'll do here is we'll put you away in hopes that we can roll it without you. Because I want the extra button press for these. I just want a 666. Like, this is the entire time I've wanted 666s. It really hasn't come very often. It's just being really stubborn. So put you away. We could throw you back on. See if we get anything with checks. So you do have a check. What do I want to get rid of? Probably you at this point. So we'll take you. We can really get rid of anything at this point. And then we can get rid of you. Get those checks done. Trackmania is still not complete through all of this, which I find really funny. Still not complete, because we should see more stuff unlock once it is complete. Where is this last gold medal hiding? It's actually a really good megaphone, but we don't really need it for what we're doing. Good one to get as well. Just gonna take you. And hopefully we can spin into a 666. This check is seeming impossible, but it's like we know it's not. We just need the 666 numbers to appear. And it's gonna bait it, like it always does. One of the few times where I actually want a 666 game. Am I missing any phone calls on normal? I am. Gave us a new charm. At this point, we can get rid of you. You are more important. This 666, man, is being so stubborn. Do have a drawer spot, thank goodness. Okay, that's actually really good because that will guarantee us a 666. So I can actually get rid of you now. And you. Now I just need to find it is the thing. There it is. Perfect. So now we can guarantee a 666 and Trackmania completed. You can see from all those unlocks there, look at that. Trackmania is done. It looks beautiful. We have now unlocked a bunch of things in Cloverpit. We have all of the skeleton pieces. So what I am going to do is actually spin through here. Because I can't restart yet because I need to fill up the drawers is the thing. And then we should be able to beat Cloverpit. If I remember this game correctly. Because all we need to do is get the key on the wall, and to do that, we need a couple of things. So we need to fill up the drawers here all the way. And then here we could just restart because this run doesn't matter. And then I do want to take you to try and make this a little easier. We want to equip all of these. And now we are just looking for things to help us early game here. I think the restock is worth it. We'll take Megaphone for now. Fortunately, none of those really help. We don't really need the check at this point. We just need to beat the run. Because then we can beat the game. Which, as long as I can re-roll the shop a little bit and get good charms, we will be in a very, very good spot. I could probably build into any symbol at this point, but I'm probably going to stick with cherries just because I know I have stuff unlocked for them that helps. Cherries, lemons manifest more often. Don't think I want to take that with what it had on it. Don't need the checks at this point. I do need the skull. Almost forgot. Take that for cherries. Take you for the increased charm space. I'll take you for now. Take you for the symbol multiplier. And let's get spinning again. Should be pretty straightforward to beat. I don't feel like this will be difficult at all because in Archipeligo, compared to the normal game, you actually start with way more tickets. So it's actually easier than normal Cloverpit. Once you obviously have the necessary items to beat the game. Okay, so what I want to do here is go ahead and skip here. I do want to find cherries. There we go. Then we should have Megaphone, right? We do. Do I have a Barathrum in here? I do not. Let's go ahead and take cherries. Put you away. I think at this point we can get rid of these. I could do a little micro and increase things a little further, but I don't think I really need it. There's a Barathrum. Too bad I didn't re-roll the shop a little bit. I think I will hang on to you for the next one. So we are pretty locked into cherries here. Do want to take you, but we don't really need you yet fully. We just need some stuff here to increase cherries. That's a pretty good one. That's not a bad one as well. I think we can go ahead and get rid of you at this point because we're not going to keep you long term. You were there more for the early game. I think we can get rid of you. Let's grab you and put on the button. All I really need at this point is either stuff that will increase my multipliers or stuff that will increase my cherries. Once I get those, then we will be in very good shape. And I think we need 250k total, if my memory serves me correctly, on the amount of money you need to beat this. It's right around there, I know that for sure. Which just said, I don't have any real concerns that we will hit that. We have plenty of time, and money is not looking bad for how early we are into this right now. We just need a couple of other things to help us, and then we can get there very, very quickly. That is oh my goodness, that's actually a lot of good things. Okay, we're gonna get rid of you back in the drawer so I could buy you and you. Those are both really good. Our money is already at a point where I think we're fine. That is perfect as well. Yeah, we pretty much have everything we really need here. Like, there's still stuff we could get for it to be better, but I don't think we really need it. We can make space for more charms. Let's absolutely do that. Throw you back on. I have a Megaphone Barathrum. I think we do the Megaphone Barathrum. Perfect, that's exactly what I wanted, actually. Don't really need checks at this point, so we're not going to take them. We do have another Barathrum to replace our other. That's what we wanted. Perfect. Now, can I get rid of anything? Probably you at this point. And then we can put nuclear button back on. And if we hit a lot of cherries, especially the golden cherries, this round will be very good for our money. As you can see, already making significantly more than we were before, which is exactly what you want to see. And then if I'm not mistaken, I think we can actually beat the game, unless you have to unlock the key itself. Which I'm not 100% sure if that's a check or not. My hope is that you don't, because it looked like on the wall that it's there, so... Yeah, so we already have 312,000. Very, very good. Let's re-roll to see if I can find anything. Actually, we could do this and increase charm space this way. So get rid of you. Get rid of you. Need to put you away. And I guess put you away. Barathrum, Megaphone. And re-roll for the charm space. Perfect. Get rid of you. Put you away. Put you back on. And as you can see, we have a lot of space left, which is awesome. We'll take you for now because there's no real reason not to. I mean, sure, take that. Don't really need it, but you know what? We'll take it. We will take this, I think, for now. No, we'll take you for the check. Why not? I have a lot of tickets. I'm feeling generous. I gave you some attention for no real reason. Abstract painting is actually really good. Perfect. And now we have 17 charm space, which is kind of ridiculous. We could take you. You'll be useful. Sure, let's take both of you. Why not? At this point, I think we're good. I think it's one more round of spins. I forgot to equip nuclear button, but that's okay. It should just be one more round, and then we should be able to skip to the end, and then hopefully it's beaten. Yeah, we already have 1 million, and I'm pretty sure we don't even need that. Yeah, we have a lot of money now, and we hit a jackpot with cherries, yeah. What a good last spin to have, if that is the last spin of the video. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think we're good here. To go ahead and skip to the ending here. No real reason to do anything else. We have everything equipped. Key unlocks. Beautiful. Should be able to buy this. Key unlocks. And then this should be the GG we have been waiting for. There is all the unlocks that come from beating the Archipelago. I hope you guys enjoyed the run. It was quite an adventure. We're gonna have to wait for Cloverpit to update on here, but it should be... Oh, I may have to actually go here. I'm not sure. That should be GG. If you guys want to see more Archipelago runs, let me know. I know my friend would not mind doing more as well. I could do Dark Souls, so that you guys see more struggles for sure in open world type games than stuff kind of like this. That's a lot more straightforward. But I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to do as a whole. Yep, there we go. We are 100% through both games. So I said, hope you guys enjoyed. It was a lot of fun for me to play this. To give you guys an idea, I think I've done runs of Cloverpit and Trackmania like 5-6 times. This is the first time I've beat both games, but I do it in my free time for fun. So if you guys have any recommendations, throw them down in the comments. Otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed the little chill session here of playing something a little different. Have a great rest of your day. See you guys in the next video. Bye.